Hi, Kelly here from freebiefindingmom.com, and today we're going to chat about our immune systems and how we can support our immune system and those of our family and loved ones so we're not getting sick a lot this winter. But first, I want to kind of give an update on the mini kits. So we had a very overwhelming response, which is great. But so everybody who wanted a mini kit, you all should have heard from me. So you all should have gotten a response back. So for those of you, if you will, go ahead and just reply to those. If you process your $10 payment, then send me your mailing address and I can get those kits sent out to you. As you're watching this video, if you will, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. But like I said, today we're going to chat a little bit about our immune system and things we can do to improve our immune system so it's as strong and as optimal as it could be going into cold and flu season. So the thing that's great with Young Living Essential Oils is they offer a number of products that we can take to improve our immune system and those of even little kids too. But what I will tell you is I'm going to offer several suggestions today of things you can do. Hi, Julia. Thanks for joining. Several suggestions of things that you can do to improve your immune system. You by no means have to do all of these things or take all of them. You can, but maybe find one or two that you feel most, I guess, is applicable to you and your body and you think that would benefit you most, and then pursue those two. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So improving our immune system, the very first thing I would recommend is to take the product that I talked about last week, which is Ningxia Red. Ningxia Red is that super powerful antioxidant drink that has its own kit actually that you can purchase. But that drink that is packed with a lot of amino acids and minerals and loads of just nutrients that our body needs. And one of the best things that it does is it absolutely will help with your with promoting your better health for your immune system. It also has been known to help with an increase of energy. So if you are someone who feels kind of sluggish, especially like in the afternoon, you feel like you need that pick-me-up, the Ningxia Red, that is one of the side effects, is that it tends to give people that boost of energy throughout the day. So it's great for energy. It actually has been known to improve eyesight. It has beta carotene in it. Like I said, it has like 18 amino acids and 21 trace minerals. And like I said, and I think it has like, let's see, it has vitamin B1, B2, B6, and vitamin E in it. So basically, if you feel like you're not eating enough of the fruits and veggies and things that you probably should be eating, you might want to try that Ningxia Red. And that also applies to kids too. Like I know Ian, like he eats pretty much the same 4 meals all the time, 3 or 4 meals all the time. And so I don't know that he's getting enough variety of nutrients. So an easy thing that you can do is to take that Ningxia Red juice. And by the way, it tastes good. I know that like when I first heard about Ningxia a long time ago, several years ago, and I was like, okay, it's good for me. So does that mean it tastes gross? It doesn't. It's actually really good. In fact, I think I mentioned last week that my mom actually takes it daily. And that's the one thing is A, it tastes good and is really good for you. And B, you don't have to take much of it. Because that's the other thing I was thinking. I'm like, gosh, if I have to get Ian to drink like a whole container of something, like that's going to be impossible every day. But you don't, because you only have to drink like a little shot glass amount. It's a really small amount. And in that small amount, you're going to get loads of, like I say, of nutrients and vitamins that are going to help support your immune system. And the other side effects that are really good with Ningxia Red is it's supposed to help with liver functions and, like I say, your eyesight as well. And the other thing is, the energy. That was the other thing. So there's a lot of benefits to drinking Ningxia Red daily. So that's one thing you could do. Another thing that you can do is use one of my favorite oils, but it's hard. I probably say that about most of them. But you can use Thieves Essential Oil. Thieves Essential Oil it has so many different uses, but one of the best things that it does is help with immune system support. So, and you can you can diffuse this, you can do it topically, or you can actually inhale it. In fact, Stephanie, who you've probably seen on some of my videos, she's a teacher, and she says that a number of the teachers in their classrooms actually diffuse Thieves to help the kids from getting sick. So like I say, it's just really good for your immune system support. And if you want to know specifically what's in it, it's a blend of highly antiviral, antiseptic, antibacterial, and infectious oils. So it's a blend of oils. But like I say, its primary function is that it really helps with your immune system. The way that, like I said, Stephanie, a number of the teachers will diffuse it in their classrooms. Personally, the way I use it mostly is on Ian for, I think I mentioned before, he gets a lot of ear discomfort. I can't say the terminology, but ear discomfort. And so I'll put some Thieves oil on a cotton ball and put it in his ear right before he goes to bed. And I take it that way, give it to him that way. And you can dilute it out too by using a carrier oil. But Another way that I do it with Ian is, I think I mentioned too in an earlier video, is that the other day I was thinking it was Sunday night, he was sneezing like crazy and his nose was starting to run. And I was like, good Lord, do not catch something. But so what I did is that night before he went to bed, I rubbed Thieves oil on his feet, put his socks on, and it's, like I said, it's just good. I consider it a preventive measure, but it's also just good to treat, for immune system support. So that is another thing that I highly recommend doing. And by the way, for those of you who picked up your mini kit, you're gonna get a sampling of the Thieves oil in it. And obviously, if you picked up the full premium starter kit, then you'll get this size bottle of 5 ml of Thieves Essential Oil in it as well. And the other thing you can do is, like I say, when you inhale Thieves, you can put it on your hands, and you can just inhale it that way too to help with your immune system. So you can do it topically, you can inhale it, and you can diffuse it too. Now the next thing you can do to improve your immune system is make sure that you're using really good cleaners in your house. The one I use and recommend is the Thieves household cleaner. And in there, of course, it's gonna have the Thieves essential oil in it, which is gonna help emulsify and it's going to help kill germs, but it's also just a really great all-purpose cleaner. And so by using this cleaner in your home, especially during cold and flu season, that is a great way, like I say, to kill germs. And that is, year round, but especially this time of year when we're most concerned about the spread of germs, this is ideal to be using something like the Thieves cleaner. And this thing, this bottle of cleaner, I think it's like $22, $23, but you dilute out, basically, you dilute out this bottle. So what I mean by that is this is highly concentrated. This is gonna give you about, I would say, about 30 spray bottles worth, okay? So you're only gonna need about a capful to about 30 parts water. So this right here, you're gonna get about 30 of these. And if you factor in, it's about less than $1 a bottle. And it is a really good all-purpose cleaner. I use it on, mostly here in the kitchen where I'm cleaning a lot, but I know Stephanie uses it. I use it on quartz countertops, I use it on tile. I know you can use it on most surfaces. I know Stephanie uses it to clean her toilets. So I think she cleans everything with it. And so, like I said, it's just a really, really good all-purpose cleaner, and it's non-toxic. And that what is great is the fact that this is one thing that I absolutely love. Not only is it great at killing germs, it's a really good all-purpose cleaner, it's non-toxic. So unlike a lot of other cleaners that you're gonna buy in stores, if you spray it on your countertop and say your child is like mine, okay? Ian sometimes randomly will lick things. Like lately, I'm like, you're not a dog. Like, what are you doing? Like, he'll lick the counter for whatever reason, or lick a chair, or lick my arm or something. But I don't have to worry about it because this is non-toxic. You can literally lick it and you're fine right afterwards. Not that you would, but if you have pets or kids, that matters. At least to me, it does. What I'll say, it's also gentle enough that you can spray your fruits and vegetables with it to clean them, and then go ahead and proceed eating them. So, like I said, it's a very gentle, non-toxic cleaner that is safe, and that is, like I say, it has a Thieves oil in it, so it's a great cleaner to use year round, especially going into cold and flu season. But like I said, you can pick that up. You can actually get a kit. Young Living has a premium starter kit dedicated just to this Thieves cleaner. And like I said, I think it's around $22, $23, and you're gonna get about 30 spray bottles worth out of this. Now, if you're gonna use it for, I will say that's general multi-purpose cleaning, that's how I use it. But if you wanna use it for something like tougher, it's a really good degreaser, and then you're gonna have less parts water and more parts solution. So then I think it says for heavy degreasing, you'll use 15 parts water, or light degreasing, then 50 parts. So if you're doing a heavy cleaning job, like a heavy greasy job, then you're gonna have about 15 parts water to 1 part the cleaner. But still, you get quite a bit out of this. Another thing that you can do to help with your immune system is take a probiotic. The one that Young Living has that I really like is called Life 9 probiotic. Now you might wonder, why would a probiotic help my body, like my body's immune system? How would that be correlated? Why would they have anything to do with each other? Well, basically, your body, a probiotic, as you know, it affects your bowels, right? And your bowels are responsible for making sure that your body breaks down foods properly and is able to absorb the optimal amount of nutrients into your bloodstream. So if your bowels are not operating properly, you're not gonna get the full amount of nutrients from all your foods and drinks. So if you're not gonna get all your nutrients, therefore your immune system is not gonna be as strong as what it could be. So having said that, if you take like a Life 9 probiotic, it's just one capsule a day. If you take this probiotic, it's going to help your bowels make sure that they are breaking down all the foods and drinks that you consume, and make sure that the nutrients are absorbed in the bloodstream properly. And so then, like I say, it will help your immune system as well. The last product that I want to mention that you might want to check out, especially if you have any digestion issues or if you feel like your body has a tough time breaking down foods, especially really fatty or starchy foods, is a product called Essential Zymes 4. And that product is specifically targeted to doing just that, helping you break down your food properly. It's 2 capsules a day. And like I said, that is going to help you break your food down, which again, you might go, who cares if my food's not broken down? Well, I'll tell you why you care, is because you want to make sure when you eat something that you get as much nutrient from that. So if your body's not able to break it down properly, you're not going to get all the nutrients you need. So therefore, your immune system's not going to get everything it needs. So if you find that you have a tough time breaking down foods, check out that Essential Zymes 4 product. Like I say, it's just 2 capsules a day, and that's going to help you break down foods so that your body is going to receive all the nutrients that from those foods, basically, and will help your immune system as well. So those are just some things you can do to help your immune system. Like I said, going into cold and flu season is the ideal time to really be evaluating what you're consuming, and if you feel like you're maybe deficient on some things, these are just my suggestions on some things that you might want to consider from Young Living and from Young Living. So I hope that's helpful for you. Again, I'm not a doctor, I don't pretend to be, but I just have been researching different things that can keep myself healthy and my family as well. I hope this information has been helpful for you. And like I said before, if you purchased a mini kit, which many of you did, you all should have heard from me by now. And if you did, go ahead and respond, submit that $10 payment, and give me your mailing address, and I'll be happy to get those kits shipped out to you as soon as I can here. And by the way, I have to mention too, the reason I am ending this promotion on next Wednesday, it is September 13th, and I'll tell you why, is the big reason is I've decided to do a private Facebook group for those of you, a private Facebook Live for those of you who purchased the mini kits. And I'm going to do that, so that's a good way for you to just kind of get, on a personal level, ask me any questions you have about your kit. We'll go through your oils and just kind of get a better idea of some of the ways that you can use your essential oils now that you will have your mini kit. So if you purchase the mini kit, you will be able to attend this Facebook Live, okay? And in there you can ask all the questions that you have about Young Living essential oils and your new kit. So that Facebook Live event I'm going to do is going to be on Sunday, September 23rd, and it's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you can't attend the live event, it's fine. You can watch the replay, but try to attend the live event because I'm also going to be I'm going to be giving away some free product. So for those of you, like I say, who picked up your mini kit, that Facebook Live event is going to be just for you. So, but I'm still going to keep accepting orders for this mini kit through next Wednesday on the 13th. So if you still have an interest, and by the way, if you miss out on this promo, I'm probably going to run it next month too because so many of you were really excited by it. But right now for this promotion period, it's going to end next Wednesday. So if you're interested, I hope you can go ahead and get in on this kit offer and join that Facebook Live event because I look forward to meeting with you guys and chatting with you about your oils and kind of what you're thinking, like how you want to use them and just, that sort of thing, kind of what brought you to essential oils. With that said, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. As you watch it, like I said, if you will give it a thumbs up and share it on your page, if you feel this information is relevant to your friends and family, I would really appreciate it. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and please have a great day. Bye-bye.